More protests are expected outside the Supreme Court today as the Senate votes on a bill to codify Roe v. Wade into law. The legislation is expected to fail, despite Democratic calls to invoke the nuclear option to pass it with a simple majority. With more on this, let's turn now to congressional correspondent Kilmeny Duchardt, joining us now live from the Capitol. Kilmeny, good morning.
Good morning, Emma. This legislation is effectively dead on arrival, but Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer still wants every lawmaker to go on the record with whether they support this bill. One of the big surprises here, Democratic Senator Bob Casey, who has indicated he is a yes vote, despite previously supporting limits on abortions. But as we discussed yesterday, there are no Republican votes for this whatsoever, not even from Republican Senators Lisa Murkowski and Susan Collins, who say the Women's Health Protection Act goes too far.
But I think it's safe to say there aren't 60 votes there at the federal level, no matter who happens to be in the majority, no matter who happens to be in the White House. So I think the widespread sentiment of my conference is that this issue will be dealt with at the state level.
Well, the bill would guarantee abortions for any reason up to what is deemed fetal viability. That could be up to 23 weeks, including whether the individual prefers the child of a different gender. After that point, a doctor is to use good faith medical judgment, which can be a broad range of reasons, including mental or emotional health, where pregnancies can be terminated up to 9 months. Some Democratic lawmakers, in both the House and the Senate have called for the Senate to invoke the nuclear option here, but there is staunch opposition to breaking that Senate filibuster.
We need to end the filibuster because if we want to do what the American people want, if we want to do what the majority of the House wants, if we want to do what the majority of the Senate wants, we have to end the filibuster. I wish we weren't so prescient when we called for that a year ago, but we find ourselves back here.
Emma, we're expecting that vote to take place here around 3 p.m. Eastern. Despite its doomed failure in the Senate, Democratic Senator Cory Booker says that Democrats are going to continue to vote on every aspect of this bill, including whether individual lawmakers support abortions in cases of rape or incest. All of this to galvanize Democratic voters ahead of the midterm elections so they know where their constituents stand.
Yeah, getting everyone on the record at this point for the vote this afternoon. Kilmeny Duchardt with the latest. Kilmeny, thank you.